Hey y'all, it's Wyer in the garden, week 7. Let's check it out. It's about 80 degrees right now. This is what we're working with. These are our house plants, but apparently there's ants in them, and we're not doing that. So they're outside right now. Would you like to come out? Okay, hey, welcome. We're gonna start on the table. That is a beautiful blue bird right here. Of all these birds, I feel like it was this one right here. I took the watering systems I had in the plants out. This is the new layout we're working with. Obviously, you can see the sun where the pots are, and that's how we're going to keep it for this moment since it rained. Also, shout out to Mom for these little lamps. We're going to let them charge while we have some sun. Now, let's add some dirt to you. I added some dirt and stirred it up a little bit. If I have some more seeds, I would add that right now. We repeated that process throughout the whole stack. If it needed seeds, we put seeds, and we stirred all the soil. So I'm on to these 2 pots. I'm going to reduce the soil for the lettuce and put it in this blue pot while putting this elephant ear plant in this self-watering green pot. And they're switched. We also tossed the soil in this pot and added some sunny native North Carolina wildflower seeds. I say that because this pot is the wildflower native North Carolina shady mix. And obviously I got the sunny and the shady mix to see which flowers grew best in our area. It got to a point where we had to light the citronella. You think if I put cherries in the compost, I'll get a cherry tree? Let's find out. We're gonna refill the bird feeders. Our normal bird feeder will have 1 part sugar and 4-part water. This will have bread and peanut butter cookies. And shout out to Mom again. She got us a hummingbird feeder with some hummingbird food, and we're gonna do the same 1 part hummingbird feeder mix and then 4 parts water. Since this one's clear, I'm going to add 1 drop of food coloring and or beets, whichever one I have. I added the beets, but the color didn't come back fast enough. I'll add the pigment. Literally 1 drop is all we need. Ta-da! I'm going to remake this mixture with only the hummingbird mix and water and the dye, because apparently hummingbirds cannot consume beets due to the high iron content. Okay, both of them are made, and I also put a line so we can see how much we started with. So for this stack, I did the same method we did last time. However, I just used peanut butter cookies, crumbs in between the layers. Here are all 3 of our feeders before we hang them up. Here are the bird feeders in the garden. Also, because our area gets a lot of rain when it rains, I decided to make a rain gauge that shows if we get any inches or centimeters of water. I ended up hanging the lanterns above the door. That was cute. And the other one's over there. But as far as week 7, this is what we're working with. If anything comes up, of course, we'll be here to let you know. Thank you so much for being here with us. We'll see you next week. #GetMixed. I think I caught a parasite. Can you see it moving? I know you can, because I can. And no, I'm not making it move. Something's moving in the water. I put some salt in there and now it started tweaking out.